What up, guys? Today we are going to do some Etsy print-on-demand shop reviews. The shop we're going to be looking at is called Sydney Tees. We're going to be looking at what they're doing well and what they can improve upon. Also, just wanted to let you guys know I wrapped up an interview right before this with a big YouTube channel that talks a lot about eBay and how they go and find products at places like yard sales and estate sales that they can flip for more money. It's going to be a really good one. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you catch that when I release it, probably sometime in the next week, week and a half. All right, let's get started. Quick reminder, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway. You can enter completely free using the link in the description. 2 lucky winners are selected every Sunday, so if you want a chance at winning my print-on-demand mega pack sponsored by Flying Research, print-on-demand research tools, AutomatePOD, print-on-demand design creation, automation, and All American Graphics, premium graphics for your designs, check out the giveaway link in the description. Also in the description, there's a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course that'll get you started with the Etsy Printful integration. And of course, my print-on-demand Facebook group. If you'd like to join, I'd love to have you. All right, let's take a look at this shop. All right, so the first thing I noticed, I do like that you've got a nice big header image, but it says Sydney Tees in the header image and in the profile picture for the shop, but then the shop name in text on Etsy is paintings for sale. So it's just a little bit confusing because it's like almost 2 different names. Typically, they're all synced up. Looks like you've got 15 sales, average 5-star review. That's great. 15 sales, I'm sure you wish you had more, but the 5-star review average is great. You've got the little accolade here, top shop for gifts. A buyer bought a gift from this shop and gave it a 5-star review. So I like that Etsy does that. It almost like most people that see that don't even read it. They just see like a little gift icon, some bold text, and a 5-star in there. And they're like, okay, this is the legit shop. Let's see, you got featured items here. You've got a pretty good variety of products just in that first row. You've got coffee mugs, kids clothing, totes and handbags. Let's check out the totes and handbags. So I noticed you've got 4 different listings of a very similar design. And one thing that you may consider doing here with this funny face design is like list it as one listing with variations, right? So the white eyes, green eyes, red eyes, yellow eyes. You know, you can go in and like kind of edit the listing together. Now this would then break the passiveness. You know, anytime you go in and make a manual edit like that, it will not be automatically fulfilled by Printful, Printify, whoever you're using, but it would still save you some money from the renewal fees instead of having to split this out into multiple listings. Also, I mean, all the overlap with those keywords, this doesn't even look like actually like a title. You know, it just looks like you typed out lowercase keywords that don't really describe the design. I mean, I don't know. Put it this way. At a minimum, use up the full title on Etsy and put in relevant keywords. Also, I would capitalize the first letter of those words. And I try to just like include phrases that people would search for relevant to your listing. Also, just a personal tip of mine, you know, other people might disagree, but like I always prefer to align the design to the top or near the top of the canvas space, whereas yours is pretty central there. And I don't know, it's just personal preference of mine. I don't think they look as good when the end result is seen when you have the designs like in the center as opposed to vertically oriented. Even as a web developer, it's like we write some CSS that aligns things vertically to the top because it's just weird if it's in the middle. All right, so these tote bags look really nice though. If this is original artwork, then this is really well done. Let's check out some of these. This might be your thing. You know, those t-shirts didn't blow me away, but these tote bags are really nice. And you may want to consider offering this on additional products. You know, tote bags, I don't know how well they sell. I've heard other big merch sellers talk about that they were disappointed with their Amazon merch tote bag sales, which, I mean, if you can't sell them through Amazon merch, Prime eligible on the largest marketplace, it's going to be probably hard to get sales through Etsy. I could be wrong, but like, for instance, this artwork is beautiful. So to me, this should sell. The product type may be holding it back. I'm just guessing. I do think these are really nice. You know, you could sell them on mugs, by the way. It may be, you may need to kind of like optimize your artwork to be wider instead of square if you're doing this work by hand, but I could see it translating really well into coffee mugs. Or if you do designs like this where maybe you can pull off the background, or here you go. Yeah, and you can add in a background there too. I think that looks good. And here you've got the same graphic utilized in multiple designs. So that is a good usage if you did spend a lot of time creating that original artwork in the center there. than posting it on multiple designs, obviously, and like kind of weaving it in so that it is truly a separate design. Unlike the t-shirt that you showed earlier with the face where it was replicated, you know, that's a good idea. This is going to have a tough time selling because the text is so small that we can't read it from the thumbnail. Like if we were going to, if I go to Etsy here and I just search for like coffee mug for mom, watch this. So I think I might be zoomed in too. All right, if I go to 100% zoom and then I just replace one of these, whoops, I just replace one of these with the image, with your image. Now it's a little bit skewed because I copied it from the listing directly, but like look how small that is. You see how I did that right there, right here. So that text is way, way, way too small. And if you can't read it from the primary thumbnail, the likelihood of you getting a sale is much lower than all of your competition, which you can see here that we can, you notice something consistent about them, right? You can read the text in all of the, you know. So sometimes it's okay to go study your competition. Also, at this cost, $13.75 and free shipping, you may be losing money. I mean, I could be wrong here, but like typically the base cost of a coffee mug, like even if you're using Custom Cat, an 11-ounce white mug would be like, I think $3.95 plus shipping minus the Etsy fee. You'd be making very small royalties. So I would revisit your pricing. On Amazon, it's okay to sell at a loss for a while and boost your organic rank, but even with like print-on-demand coffee mugs, I wouldn't take that risk. I would just try to lock in profits at all times. Plus on Amazon, if I was really going for something big like that, I'd be doing FBA coffee mugs, which you can actually do through Gearbubble, which is one edge that Gearbubble has. Here again, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 designs that are very, very similar. And that's 20 cents per listing. So what is that? Oh man, it's so early. Why can't I do the math? That's like $2 times 4. So it's like $8 a year that you're paying. I believe if my math is correct, $8 a year just in renewal fees, when you could just consolidate that into one listing and try to, you know, increase the variety of what you offer on Etsy. If these are your original artworks though, this is really good. Let's check this out. So again, this design's good, but like make it bigger, vertical align it, I would say. You use better titles here, stuff in more keywords that are relevant. This Christmas design also isn't bad, but just blow it up. You know, if you go do a search on Amazon for the top selling Christmas 2020 shirts, you're going to notice something shared amongst the top results. They're big, they're bold, people can see them, and they're more likely to click them, right? And that's a part of the buyer experience. If they're going to purchase your product, they have to go do a keyword search, look at the search results, and click you instead of other people. So play the game, right? As I always say, play the game. I like this design. Well, this has potential, right? Pizza shirts are just one of those evergreens that sell all day. One thing I don't like is the text. Like, I don't know. It just, to me, isn't working. The pizza design, too, is a little bit weird. That's just personal preference. You know, it seems like it's kind of a departure from the really good artwork that you've got on your shop, especially with the totes and handbags section that you created. Or, you know, the flower power design, I think, is great. It seems like really your tote bags are your some of your best looking products. Here you've got some leggings where you did a pattern with that frog design that you had earlier. The only thing I'd say about the frog design is it looks like it's low quality. Like, I'm not accusing you of doing anything, but it looks like it could possibly have been like ripped from Google Images, you know, because typically designs don't look like that. They don't look pixelated in the mockups unless you upload something that's pixelated. So I could be, I hope I'm wrong. Let's put it that way. Let's check out the tote bag. Yeah, I mean, even here, it's like, look at the design quality there. You know, I don't really understand why it looks like low quality like that. Hopefully, you know, if these are original designs, you should have them in higher resolution, hopefully. And that will definitely translate into better looking mockups, which translates into more sales. Also, speaking of sales, I would personally turn off free shipping and run like a 10% off sale. In my mind, I think you'll get a higher click-through rate. And it's just, to me, I don't know. A sale will not cost you as much. Free shipping will almost always cost you more. Like if you run a 10% off sale on a $19.99 shirt, you're going to take $1.99 off, and shipping is almost assuredly going to cost you more than $1.99. So you still get that tag in search results. But also, I like the way a sale looks. They cross out the first price. They put in a second price in a green color. and you know, it stands out, right? So that's a personal preference of mine when I am you know, doing whatever I can to stand out and differentiate myself on Etsy. So I think you're on the right track. You've done a great job with like getting your shop optimized. You've got 94 products listed for sale. I would look at your data for your 15 sales. Hopefully you're also posting to other platforms. See what product types are most popular amongst your customers. Double down on those product types, right? Design specifically for those product types. If it's mugs, hit them with coffee mugs. If it's t-shirts, do t-shirts. If it's the tote bags, and I'm wrong in my guesses, do tote bags. But figure out what's working for you. And my recommendation would just be to, hit that hard. Also, one thing that, like, you know, since I just mentioned earlier on the intro that I did an interview with a really successful eBay seller is, you know, and that interview is going to be dropping on my channel, so make sure you guys are subscribed. But like, take your designs that are selling on Etsy, make sure you list them on eBay. It takes like 2 seconds to list on eBay. And the way you approach things for Etsy translates into eBay, like there's a lot of parallels there. Like, I think each marketplace is unique, but there's a lot more parallels between eBay and Etsy in my mind than there are Amazon to Etsy or Amazon to eBay. So definitely you have 15 sales at least. If you're on other platforms like you hopefully are, just, you know, evaluate what's selling. Make sure you've got that cross-posted to multiple platforms. And like I said, consolidate different listings that look very similar, like these four, into a single listing and save yourself the renewal fees. All right, so that pretty much sums up what I wanted to cover for your shop. Thank you so much for watching till the end, guys. Just wanted to throw in a quick reminder. I wrote a full print-on-demand course. It's got 10 modules. It shows you how to start, then scale, and then automate your print-on-demand business with a full module dedicated to Etsy print-on-demand specifically, of exactly how I started and scaled my Etsy shop to over 2,000 sales in a short period of time. So check that out, link in the description. Thank you for watching till the end again, though. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new top 5 niches of the week.